And now we have cell phone video of an arrest at the Downtown Transit Center. We got a copy of the video this morning. You can see it playing here next to me. Now, it shows a man with a bus pass being confronted by transit security, then a police officer, and then tased. Now, the man who was arrested talked to Berkeley BREAN today. In Berkeley, he says he didn't do anything wrong.
That's what he says, Jen. His name is Brandon Carter. He says he came to the transit center here last Sunday to catch a bus to get to the hospital to visit his uncle who is in the hospital. He says he was confronted by security because he was dancing to the music that was playing in his headphones. RTS tells us that he was intoxicated and swearing, and that's a violation of the code of conduct of the transit center. So we decided to show you the video tonight so you can decide if the right thing happened.
Because you know what?
That's Brandon Carter facing 6 transit security officers.
You grabbed me. No, you pushed me.
Brandon told me today that he was emotional on Sunday about his uncle being in the hospital. He says he was listening to music and dancing in the transit center.
And next thing, I was approached by the security saying that I was forced to leave.
You can hear one of the security guards say that you were intoxicated.
Correct.
Were you intoxicated?
No, I was not.
You had something to drink earlier that day, though, right?
Well, I only had a beer with lunch, and that was around 1 o'clock.
Carter did not leave, but he walked away from security and around a corner. That's when a Rochester police officer met him coming the other way.
Spin around. Raise all your pockets and spin around.
The officer tries to arrest Carter, then backs away and pulls out his taser and gives Carter several orders to turn around. Carter does not do it. The officer approaches him again. Carter resists, and this is what leads to the tasing.
You cannot detain me. You cannot detain me. You cannot detain me. You cannot.
Don't deal with him harshly.
I shared the video with Police Union President Mike MAZZEO.
He pulls out the taser pretty quickly. Is that standard training?
Well, yeah, and you know, this situation, what's also there is a lot of verbal commands, you know, a lot of patience trying to get the individual under control.
I asked Brandon, why didn't he just follow the orders of security and police? Don't we as citizens have a right to follow the orders of police officers?
Yes, we do, when it complies to if you were actually committing a crime. I was not committing a crime or breaking the law.
Mike MAZZEO says if you actually watch the entire video, you can see that the officer, when he's taking Brandon Carter down, takes Brandon down on top of him so that he doesn't hit the floor directly. You can watch the entire video and my entire interview with Mike MAZZEO. Link to this story at WHEC.com. Janet?
And Berkeley, what is RTS and Rochester Police saying?
They tell us they're aware of the video and they're reviewing it. We did get a statement from RTS late today, and in that statement they say that Brandon Carter came to the transit center dancing and waving his arms. They say when security asked him to stop, he refused, and that's when he started swearing. He then became loud and continued swearing at security. It was during these interactions, the statement says, that security identified a strong scent of alcohol coming from Mr. Carter. And again, that is a violation of the code of conduct here at the transit center. Carter is charged with trespassing and resisting arrest.
All right, Berkeley, thank you. We have asked RTS to see the transit center security video so we can see what happened before that cell phone started recording. RTS says it can't give us the video because of the investigation into the charges against Brandon Carter.